All right, so shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'll start off by saying Barakatham, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, and I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shout out to the whole Flex. Shalom. All right, so Lord willing, right, for the sake of time, right, we're going to go into this real fast. So, we understand through the spirit that, Isaac and Yahushua, the same spirit, right? Yahushua is same spirit as in Isaac, same spirit as in Yahushua. And being in his truth, you got to understand reincarnation, right? And we know that Isaac blessed Esau, right? It's Genesis 27 and around verse 38, right? So verse 38 says, Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me even also, O my father. Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fat of the earth and the dew from heaven above. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. Shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, thou shalt break the yoke from off their neck. Thou shalt break the yoke from off thy neck. Right? So understanding that Esau was blessed with the sword, he's blessed with the fats of the earth. That's why he's able to control and do what he do, because he was blessed with that sword, as Revelation tells us, to come and take peace from the earth. That's why his armies, his his battle tactics, his army makes him fierce. Because he was blessed with living by that sword. The modern day sword is what? The gun, the weaponry that's in this modern day time today, right? So let's go to the NLT and read this real fast. Then we're gonna stay in the NLT. We're gonna read Revelation 6 and 4. Right? So this Genesis 27. Although we ain't gonna make this no long one for the sake of time, it's kind of late. Right? This is Genesis 27 and verse 38 in NLT. It says, Esau pleaded, but do you have only one blessing, O my father? Bless me too. Then Esau broke down and wept. Finally, his father Isaac said to him, You will live away from the riches of the earth and away from the dew of heaven. Right? He says, I don't know what 39 talking about. Because he has the riches. It says you will live away, but he has the riches. He has those things. He's blessed with all those things. Right? He says you live away from them, but he actually living in them. Esau, he's blessed with all the riches and things as such. Right? Verse 40 it says, You will live by your sword, you will serve your brother. When you decide to break free, you will shake his yoke from your neck. Right? So understanding, right, Esau, the point is in verse 40, how, really verse 39 as well, how Esau was, as we see right here, and Isaac, his father answered, said, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fats of the earth and the dew from heaven above. So he has all these things, right? And one of the things he's blessed with is his sword, man. One of the things he's blessed with is his sword, to be able to go out and have the power to take peace from the earth, right? So let's stay in the NLT, right? Let's stay in the NLT. And let's go to Revelation chapter 6 real fast. Revelation 6 and verse 4, right? It says, then another horse appeared, right, representing power, which is going to, it says a red one, right, it's going to Esau Edom, right? It says its rider was given a mighty sword, right? That sword Esau was blessed with. The authority to take peace from the earth, and there was war and slaughter everywhere. So Esau Edom was blessed, right? And once again, it's Revelation 6 and 4 in NLT on my other device, right? But he was blessed with the sword to go and take peace and slaughter everywhere, right? And that's what he's doing, right? That's what he's doing, right? He's going out and making war. He's doing everything. He's living by that sword. That's why King David said what? Psalm 17 in verse 13 says, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, from men which are thy hand, O Lord Yahweh, from men of the world which have their portion in this life, in whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babies. So we know that Esau has been given authority with this sword. We ultimately know the things that he's doing. Yahweh has allowed him to do it, right? And physically, you can't come up against Esau Edom. Physically, you can't stop Esau Edom. That's what a lot of these people don't understand. A lot of these people don't get. You can't stop Esau Edom, physically, And how about Shah's going to put the spirit on Russia and their allies, and it's going to be a lot of those countries are going to have to come up against this place because Esau's been blessed with authority and power, right? But what I wanted to get to, right, is Lord willing, right, is how Yahweh Shah is going to be the one to come and bring them down, which is the same one who gave them that sword, right? Which is the same one who blessed them with those things, right? Bear with me real fast. Right, Shalaki. Right. So let's go here. Right, let's go here to what is that? Matthew's. Let's see. I'll type in sword, see what it says. It should be in Matthew's. It's like bear with me fast. I'm gonna cut the car on to cut the air on. Right. All right. So bear with me. That's my door open. All right, Shalaki for that. Yeah, right here, right? So it's Matthew 10:34. It says, "Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword." Because Yahweh is coming with that sword to bring down Esau Edom. He's coming with that sword to bring destruction upon Esau Edom, right? Because Yahweh is ultimately is the one who's going to take him down. And it's going to be so fierce that what? Michael the Archangel going to have to come down. Michael the Archangel going to have to come down and fight with Yahweh, right? Matter of fact, Revelations, what was that, 12? Going to that war in heaven. Goes to 12:7. It says, "And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels." Michael the archangel, angel of war, man. They come with that slaughter. But we understand that Esau Edom, he's been blessed with the authority and power right now. But Yahweh Shai is going to come take that from him. Which Yahweh Shai, the same spirit which gave it to him. They're going to come take it from him. It says, "There was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, the Roman Empire, right? And the dragon fought in his angels, right? His military, his might, right? They're going to fight, but they're going to be destroyed. They're going to be brought down ultimately, right? What is that? Go to that. I want to say, I think it's Revelation 22, or it might be Revelation 19. Lord of Lords. Yeah, Revelation 19. Yeah, I read both of these. Revelation 17, right? It says, "These shall make war with the Lamb," going into the 10 horns, the 7 heads and the 10 horns, right? That conglomeration of the Edomite Empire, right? It said, "These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is the Lord of lords and King of kings. And they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful." That's going to elect. But they gonna be overcome. Right, yeah, they're gonna be overcome by Yahushua. Yahushua is gonna take them down. Yahushua is gonna take that power from them. He's gonna smite them and show them. Right. That's why he said, "I will not meet thee as a man." Right. He not gonna meet him as a man. Yahushua finna come and bring that great destruction to him. Right. Because Esau's been blessed with the authority to take peace from man on earth. He been bombing, killing. He been doing all these things for years. And Yahushua is gonna come and show him who's truly in power. Revelation 19:16 says that he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, because no one can come up against Yahushua, right? Got a precept. Let's see real fast. I think I got some notes on this. Psalms, Lord willing. Right here. Go to Psalm 60, starting verse 9, we understand this is a future prophecy that King David seen, because during his time, Esau Edom wasn't the powerhouse it is now. No, that was they, they had a way or whatnot, but they weren't the powerhouse they are now. And if I got some notes right how I read before I go into it. Back then, Edom wasn't strong enough to come against Israel. So this vision he saw for in the future, right? But eventually they would grow, right? The Greeks beginning with it, they go to the Romans. You got the Roman fall. You got the Renaissance, so the Romans come back and rule with the fulfillment of it with the 7 heads and 10 horns, man. That conglomeration of the Edomite empires, right? So this is Psalm 60, starting at verse 9. It says, "Who will bring me into the strong city? Who will lead me into Edom? Will not thou, O power, which hadst cast us off, and thou, O power, which didst not go with our armies," right? So I got some note here I read as well on that. King David saw Esau became a great power, right? And he seen how fierce and how wicked they are, and how they really should. They've been slaughtering and killing people. So he asked, who gonna bring me? Who gonna bring me to the strong city? Who lead me into Edom? Who gonna help us fight, in a sense, right? It says, "Give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of man. Through Yahweh we shall do valiantly, for he is that will tread down our enemies." So we know that Yahweh, we know that he's going to send Yahweh and the angels, and they're going to destroy Esau. They're going to destroy America. They're going to destroy his place. They're going to destroy all of it. They're going to show them, right? Yahweh going to show them, right? But it's that same one who gave Esau this power going to be the same one who take it from him, because Yahweh come with that sword, and his sword is greater than any of them, right? His power. They ain't gonna be doing nothing with the chariots. They gonna be doing nothing with the angels, man. Right? They're gonna come down and show Esau that he's just a man. So Esau got his mindset thinking he a god, because he been blessed with the power. He been blessed with the power to rule and take a piece from the earth. Right? As Revelation 6:4 says in the KJV, I had read it earlier in the NLT. I go back to it in the KJV. Right? Revelation 6:4. It says, "There went out another horse that was red going to Esau Edom." Right? The horse represents power. It says, "And power was given to him that set their own to take place." It's like take peace from the earth to my place. Take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another. The civil war. You seen that a lot, how they do it on each other. And that was given to him a great sword. So he's been blessed with that sword. His armies, his weaponry. He's been blessed with all those things. That's why he feels so. That's why his pride set so high. That's, they trying to build things where they can shoot at the chariot. They can shoot at. They built a little thing where they feel like they can shoot at the chariot, but they call them UFOs. Right, identified flying object. That's what they call them. Also, we know those are chariots and the angels. They built these things so they can try to fight. They're gonna try to make war with the Lamb, but they're gonna be overcome, because Yahweh, which gave them that power, is going to take that power from them, man. Right? So Lord willing, that being said, Lord willing, that was quick and edifying, right? And we seeing that's why there were signs and wonders for us to prepare, because Yahweh is coming with deliverance for the elect, but he coming with ultimate destruction for the rest of the nations, man. The rest of the nations, especially Esau Edom, right? That's the first one he's gonna visit, and the 2/3 that's caught up in this place, man. That's why he gave us those signs and wonders for us to gird ourselves up. Get on our watchtower and be focused, because when he come, it's come with ultimate destruction. Ain't nobody gonna make it out but the elect. And you gonna have some people with the elites. You gonna have those elites who make it, but guess what? Ezekiel 39, they're gonna go right into slavery, man. Continual employment, right? But with that being said, Lord willing, right? Hope this lesson was edifying and exalting. And I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shout out to the whole elect, starting with the 140.